What is up, YouTube? This is a hot topic. I have had so many of you guys reach out and want me to tell you guys a little bit about how to stop your binge eating. So I'm gonna give you my top 3 tips how to stop your binging and restricting. About 6 or 7 years ago, when I was first starting to get into fitness, I actually struggled a lot with binge eating. I believed all of the things that media said, that you could not eat anything that was considered unhealthy or you would gain weight. You had to cut out all your carbs. You had to cut out all your fat. Guys, I fell into every fad diet there was, and all it did was lead me to a plateau and to continuously binge and restrict my food. I would eat really healthy all week long, and then the weekend would come and I'd be like, oh my gosh, now I can have that piece of chocolate, now I can have that burger. And what would happen is I would just go into this complete binge mode and I would eat it all. It made me feel guilty. It made me feel restricted during the week when I wasn't eating those things. And what would happen is I would either an hour after I ate it all or the next day I would wake up feeling bloated. I would wake up feeling guilty. I would wake up just so unhappy and disappointed with myself. And I would feel like I would have to work it off and restrict a little bit more that next day or the following days just because I had that unhealthy food or I had that burger or whatever it may be. And I know a lot of you guys are struggling with this as well. You're struggling with the cycles of binge eating and restricting, maybe just binging, maybe just restricting. And I want to give you guys the top tips of what I did to really get me out of these cycles once and for all, and how honestly, my life has been changed. Which tip do I want to start with? So my first tip for you guys is to not think of food as good or bad food. What happens when we do this is we start to put categorizations on food and make us feel like we can't have something. If we say, oh my gosh, that donut is unhealthy, I cannot eat it, what's happening is we are causing our brain to associate that food with guilt. And we're causing our brain to associate that cookie, that donut, that burger, whatever it may be, with something that you can't have. And so it puts it in this mindset of it's off limits. So when you do go to eat it or you do go in and enjoy a piece of chocolate, your brain is automatically triggered to start to feel guilty and to start to feel like you have to work extra hard in order to burn off what you have eaten. But it's actually not true that you have to work extra hard or you have to, you can't eat that. And I will get into this in a little bit. So that is my number 1. It may be kind of difficult to do, but like I've told you guys in the past, you want to train your brain to automatically start thinking, no, it's okay, I can have this food. Tip number 2. Basically, what I want you guys to do, and this is gonna be a little bit scary for some of you guys, feel free to DM me or shoot me a message and say, hey Caitlen, I'm about to do this. I loved your video. Even better, shoot me a comment below or a like just so I know that you have seen this video and I know that you are enjoying it. But what I want you guys to do is to actually figure out what that food is that you really, really crave. So for me, when I was going through my binging and restricting cycles, I craved Oreos all the time. What I want you guys to do is actually fit that food into your meals every single day. And what I did was I actually took a little plastic bag and I labeled it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I took my little baggie, I put 2 Oreos or 3 or 1, I can't fully remember, but I put a couple Oreos into every single bag, every single night, because I tend to get my sweet tooth all the freaking time because yo girl loves sweets. And I told myself, okay, so every single day I get to eat 2 Oreos. And once I would eat them, sometimes I would say, oh my gosh, like I want to eat more. I would start to think I can't have this tomorrow, but in reality, I looked at those other 13 bags and I said, oh my gosh, I have 2 more Oreos to eat every single day for the next 13 days. And it kind of took out that thought that I can't have something. And it took out that restriction and put in the idea that, okay, I can have these 2 Oreos every single day and still be okay. And what happened was day 7 or day 8, after I'd had 2 Oreos every single day, guys, I did not want to eat those Oreos anymore. No joke, today, they don't even sound that good to me because I ate them every single day for so long. And so what it's doing is it's causing your brain to realize that you can still eat these Oreos, stay on track, and you are taking out the idea of I can't have, or, restriction, or I'm not gonna be able to eat this tomorrow because you can eat it tomorrow. Even if it's something like a burger, what you can do is you can go to the grocery store, get like 97.3 lean ground beef, get some whole wheat buns, and make your own burgers so that you can still have those every single day. So that's my number 2 tip, is go ahead and figure out what that food is that you crave. What is that trigger food that causes you to binge? Figure out what that food is and allow yourself to have some every single day. My 3rd tip, as most of you guys know, I love macros. Oh my goodness, guys. Macros 100% helped me literally get over my binging as well. They are amazing, and a little bit of a background story for you guys. So when I was going through these cycles of binging and restricting and feeling all this guilt for food and trying to run extra or work out extra the next day because I did have that burger or that pizza, what I did 6 or 7 years ago is I actually discovered a coach who knew all the things about macros, and I actually had her teach me, what were my custom macros. She taught me how to have the sustainable life where I'm still eating the food I love without gaining weight. And it actually caused me to change my major. I don't tell a lot of people this, but it actually caused me to change my major from biology to nutrition and dietetics. And I actually really got into fitness, and so I got my NASM personal training certification, and then went on to get my master's degree in sports nutrition and exercise science, where I literally wrote my thesis on the human metabolism. It allowed me to be where I am today so I can teach you guys a little bit of how I came, to get over my binge eating, how I came to get over my restriction and fall in love with this lifestyle where you can eat the food that you want every single day while still seeing progress. What is so cool about macros is that you have a certain number of protein, carbs, and fat, and by tracking these macros, you can fit in Oreos into your macros every single day for the rest of your life if you wanted to, and you would still lose weight. You would get rid of those love handles, you would get rid of the extra little layer of fluff on your belly, you'd be losing that weight so you don't feel that guilt and you're not in this binging restricting cycle. And it's so incredibly amazing because what happens is you start to see these results in the gym and all this motivation comes pouring in because you're waking up every day and you're like, shoot, you look good, girl. Like, yeah, girl. If you guys want the accountability of having a coach by your side, I have Sweat with C. Schmidt, and I am so incredibly excited for it, you guys. I will actually calculate your custom macros to make sure that you are on track with your goals and you can lose that weight. But I also really dive deep into making sure that you are truly ending that binging and restriction forever so that you're not feeling any kind of guilt. I talk you through how you can truly live your lifestyle the way you want to live it without feeling like you need to cut out your carbs or your fat, and I will be there every step of the way. It is 30 days of coaching and accountability from myself in a private group community of all these kick-butt awesome women, along with 30 days of epic, guys, whoa, that was a weird noise, epic workouts, which I have actually already created, and I will be doing them with you guys. They are so good. You're gonna love me and hate me at the same time. But this program, Sweat with C. Schmidt, is actually $50 for the first 100 people to sign up. Now, this is gonna go super, super fast, so I highly suggest, I will put the link below for you guys, I highly suggest clicking the link ASAP, shoot me a like and a comment saying, Caitlen, I signed up, and I will help you get over your binging, get over that restriction, get you those custom macros so you're finally living the lifestyle the way you want to live it. So you guys, those are my top 3 tips that I personally used to help end my binge eating, end my restriction, end my food guilt once and for all. I have been living this free lifestyle, freedom from guilt. I've never felt so amazing in my own body, and I truly can say that macros helped me do this. Those 2 tips before of fitting that trigger food into my meals every single day, into my macros, and really getting our mind away from thinking that, associating guilt with bad food. These helped me end my binge eating once and for all. If this helped you guys, please hit me a like below. I wanna know that I am helping you guys out. I wanna know that you're seeing my video and that I am impacting you, because when you guys either like or comment or even DM me that I have helped you out, it truly makes my heart so happy, and it makes me know that you guys want to see more videos like this. Hit me up with a like, comment, and subscribe for more fun videos, and let me know what you guys want to see more of. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next videos. Bye, guys.